The reason you feel fear when you have to give a speech is because public speaking registers as a threat to the survival brain. This means that just as our ancient ancestors would come across a saber-toothed tiger and fight or flight hormones get instinctively released, when we come across a public speaking commitment, our survival brain automatically releases the same stress hormones, which prepare the body for action. This happens for a variety of reasons, which we'll get into in different videos. But for now, no. That's why you feel fear and anxiety just thinking about presentations. The obvious difference between the ancient threat of a saber-toothed tiger and the modern threat of standing in front of an audience at a microphone is that one is real and one is not. However, according to Dr. Daniel Goleman, author of the famous book Emotional Intelligence, after millions of years, our brain has learned to leave the details until later and to not take precious time to distinguish between threats because it takes too much time. It's better to react first and think later so that those survival chemicals prime the body for fight or flight immediately. This gives us insight as speakers to know that we really can't control whether or not we react to public speaking initially in a fearful way. One of the secrets to overcoming the fear of public speaking is to retrain our brain to understand that no real threat is present through practice. The mistake that most people make when preparing for a presentation is that they practice by themselves in front of a mirror. This might help you craft your speech or memorize your speech, but it's not going to help your survival brain learn that an audience is not the same as a saber-toothed tiger and they're not a threat. You're up against millions of years of hardwiring. So if you need to, just start with one person. But no, the more people you practice with and the more often you practice, the more effectively you'll retrain your survival brain. One of the most powerful tools you can use is perspective. For example, on social media, there are specific groups that allow you to go live on video. Some of these groups have hundreds, thousands, or even millions of followers. Find a group that's relevant to your speech. For example, let's say you're speaking about saving endangered animals, and you join a group that loves animals. Go live in that group and give your relevant presentation. Not only will this help you memorize your speech because the stress hormone cortisol can enhance your memory, it'll also help you clarify your speech. Maybe you'll want to change the organization or say something different. But also, most importantly, you'll gain perspective and you'll know that the 20 people you're going to present to on the big day is nothing compared to the hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people that you presented to over the weekend when you went live. If you do this multiple times, and even if you warm up on the big day by doing this in the morning, if you have an afternoon presentation, you'll notice by making this effort that it will help you tremendously in overcoming the fear of public speaking.